Welcome to my first vlog with the winter semester. 제가 말했던 거 이게 뭐였는지. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. It's Natalia and good morning from this really awkward angle and bad lighting. And this bare face with a pimple patch on it, but it's fine. Hi, welcome to my first vlog with the winter semester. Oh my gosh, so this semester I am taking level 6. Classes are back online because of the COVID trends, and I'm actually late. Class literally just started, so I can't talk much. We gotta go to class. Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page.
여보세요. 그냥 핸드폰 보고 있었지. 자야지 이제. 바이. 나 벌써 이러냐 진짜. 새벽 2시 폰에 shut up. 행복은 자아를 실현하느냐에 달려있다. 우리 과는 졸업한 후에 취직이 잘 안 된대요. 지금이라도 과를 바꿀까요? 제 대답 뭐였는지 기억이 안 나요. 지난번에 제가 말했던 거 뭐였는지 기억이 안 나요. 그냥 Okie dokie. Hello. So I have very clearly finished my classes for today and I am now putting on my makeup, as you can see. So welcome to my new restroom. There's an echo, so hopefully that doesn't bother you too much. But yeah, so I just started level 6. We've had a week of classes. So today is like, why am I looking at myself in the mirror? Today is Tuesday, so a little over a week now. So far, level 6 is going good. It's not too hard. For some reason, I mean, okay, granted, the first week and a half or so of level 5 was really easy, and then it got hard, so I'm holding my breath. It might get hard, but so far, so good. So today, what am I doing? Since I just started a new semester, I thought I could share some general information about my program that I tend to get asked a lot while I do my makeup, so I don't have to think too hard. Watch me struggle to do this anyway. So I am in the general or the regular Korean language program here at KU, specifically at KU's Korean Language Center. I am not a student or an actual student of KU. I am, but I'm not working towards any degree, so at the same time, I'm not the type of KU student that you would think of. I'm not working towards a degree. I'm just learning Korean every day or every weekday for 4 hours a day. And that's all I do. So yes, the general Korean program is about 10 weeks per term. And there's 4 semesters a year, so as you guys know, or maybe you didn't know, up until this video right here right now, I had the fall semester, so that was September through the end of November, and then this semester is December, mid-December to the end of February, I think. I think it's the end of February or it's mid-February. It's one of the two. I haven't really looked into it because I haven't thought about it. And then my spring semester will be from March, sometime in March, to the end of May. And if you're like Natalia, you're doing level 6, doesn't that mean you'll be done then? Because there's only 6 levels? Yes, but also no. So I mentioned this in one of my other videos recently, but that was probably weeks ago if you're watching this vlog because I'm so behind in editing. So recently I mentioned that there's actually a level 7 here at KU, and there's a level 7 at other schools too, like Sogang, I think Seoul National also has a level 7 in their Korean language program. And honestly, I assume Yonsei University also has a level 7, but I'm not too sure. But level 7 is usually not called level 7 because the classes are meant to coincide, or not coincide, but be equivalent to the like topic or the Korean proficiency test. So there's no level 7 because there's no level 7 for the test. But here and at other schools too, they call level 7 a research class where you meet 4 times a week. I believe their classes are still 4 hours a day, and you just learned even more advanced Korean than what is in level 6. So that's what I plan on doing in the spring, assuming that I pass level 6 or I don't decide to repeat it, because you can repeat levels. So if I feel like I haven't mastered the content well enough to go on to the research class, then that's what I'll do. I'll repeat level 7. My wallet will cry, but it is fine because I would rather learn Korean because that's the whole reason I came here. Okay, I think I put a little too much glitter, but I sparkle. We're just gonna go with that. I sparkle and I want my eyeshadow to reflect that personality trait of mine. But oh my gosh, guys, I got this new palette. So I got this new palette from the brand Roman. The color is like number 3 Rosebud Garden. I love it. I love it. Okay, so back to the program. What's the next thing I can talk about? About the program that you guys have been asking me. You guys ask me so many questions, so I don't know why I'm blanking right now. Class setup. Okay, so as I mentioned, we have class for 4 hours, but technically you're not actually in class. Like, you're not learning for 4 hours. I think you're only learning for like 3 hours, 3.5 hours-ish, because we have breaks. So the 4 hours is broken up into 4 class periods. So you'll have one class period for about like 50 minutes or so, then you'll have a 10-minute break, and then you'll have another like 50 minutes or so, and you'll have another break, which is 20 minutes, and this is actually when you'll switch teachers. So every class, no matter the level you're in, you will have 2 teachers. So that's like when the teachers change, and then you'll have class again for another 50 minutes, and you have another break, and then the next, like after the next 50 minutes, it's just like you're done with class for the day. So class time is not actually 4 hours. Class time is more like I said, like 3.5-ish. But yeah, and these class periods are not broken down into skills. Like, we don't have a class for reading and then a class for writing and then a class for speaking or something like that. Like, when I studied at Suncheon Hyungdae, like when I took Korean classes there, our classes were split up like that. Like, I think their language school, that's how they operated. So when I was an exchange student, I only took the speaking and writing class, or classes. But KU doesn't do that. KU is like, no, you work on all skills at all times, which it works out really well during class. Like, don't worry about that or anything. But yeah, so last semester I was in the academic course, meaning my first 2 hours we learned with the textbook with our first teacher, and then the second 2 hours, once our teachers changed, we only learned like the academic portion of the course usually. So that would be like, we'd learn like academic phrases to use in presentations and stuff for writing, and we had like a few classes to prepare for the topic, but not that many. We had maybe 3 or 4 classes about topic. So yeah, I don't know if that's just because we were level 5, and maybe they do more topic prep in like level 3 and 4. I can't say, but yeah. And we also studied with a lot of media in the academic class, like I showed you in the vlog that I'm currently editing, which will be out by then, by the time you see this. We studied like a whole lecture from like a professor from Seoul National University, like a lecture that he gave to like Korean people about like Korea's low rating on like this like happiness scale. That's like, I don't remember who issued the research or did the study, but it was some kind of like third-party international place. I don't know why I did like this, like I'm playing Jeopardy, but it was one of those people's, one of those research centers. And we like dissected it. That, and we learned about like graduation rates and how those are like due to low employment rates here, and we watched like videos about science when we were studying the science chapter. And I'm sure like the regular classes, as you get more advanced, they also do this, but I think we just did it more. So yes. Now that I am in level 6, oh, also with level 5, you have way more presentations than the regular course. So I'm in the regular general Korean course, but there's 2 types of courses within that like program. There's the like regular communication course, which is like the general one that most people take, and then there's the academic one, which I was in last semester. So based on the one person that I know that was in the regular one, they still did presentations, like they still learned about like more academic writing and like and presentation phrases and stuff. Like they still had to do that big like presentation that I had to do about lipstick. But they just don't do it as much as we do. Now that I'm in level 6, should I put on blush? I don't really want to, but I guess I will. Now that I'm in level 6, there is no academic course, just because what you do in academic is going to be the same as what you do as like the general Korean course for level 6, because like it's now academic Korean. Like level 6 is academic Korean. And like it's not just academic Korean, but it's really high level Korean. So they don't make that distinction anymore. So that's why I also have morning classes, because there are no afternoon classes for level 6. With class distribution, last semester my class had 9 students, with everybody, like almost, like legit almost everybody being from China. Like there was only 2 students that weren't from China, me and the Japanese girl, my friend Duka, who was kind of in a video. Like she waved at you guys one time, but her face was never in the video because she didn't want to put her face in the video. And now this semester my class is 13 students including myself. Half the class is from China, with one of those students being from Hong Kong, and then the rest are Japanese. Like a quarter of the class is Japanese, and then the rest of the quarter, which is like 3 people, is me, 1 like Korean American, and a guy from Denmark. So yeah, the class sizes are pretty small. I think the biggest class I've heard of here was like 13 or 14 people. And it was like a level 1 class. I mean, there might have been classes that were bigger and I just don't know anyone from that class. But yeah, the classes here are pretty small, which is great because it gives you a lot of, a big opportunity to speak. Like I don't ever feel like my speaking, like I don't get to practice speaking here. Like we have so many opportunities to speak, so yeah. I think the last thing I'll say about the classes, because I am making a video about all this stuff, it's just taking me a really long time to get all the information together and like section it out, because there's so much stuff I want to say, because I know when I was looking for videos about this program, there weren't very many, and if they're like, the ones I did find weren't like super in detail, which I'm one of those people that likes details. So since I'm trying to make it for like me a year ago, it's really hard. So it's taking forever. So I will give you guys more information in a different video that's specifically about the program, but yeah, it's still being outlined. But anyway, the last thing I want to say is that the textbooks that we use are made by KU. They're the fun Korean textbooks, or the 재미있는 한국어 textbooks. So levels 1 through 4 have been revised, so definitely get the new versions of the textbook, because those are the ones that they use here. At the time of this recording, they have not made or released new versions of level 5 and 6. So those are the ones that we're using here at the language school. Let's see. And levels 1 through 4, you can actually get ebooks of. I think they're on Google Play. So if you are someone who wants to come here, you can definitely like get those ebooks and see like what level you think you'll be placed in, or even if you want to try and skip a level, you can see what you need to learn in order to skip the level. The only thing I will say is I don't think these textbooks are good for self-study. Like I love them for class, they're amazing, but for self-study, not so much. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend getting them unless you're specifically trying to come to you're going to do the program here and you're trying to skip a level or something. Otherwise, I would not recommend those. I still stand by recommending the Ewha University Korean language textbooks for self-study, because they're amazing. But yeah. Okie dokie, so I hope that answers at least some of the basic questions that you guys had about the program, whether it's just like because you're interested in my videos and you wanted more context, or if you're actually someone who plans on applying to the program, because I know there are a few of you
you've DM'd me and been like, I'm gonna apply, I'm so excited, help me. Because I know there's a lot of stuff that's not on the website. But anyway, we need to put on some decent clothes so I can go to the bank and pay my rent because okay, so I know I never like talked about my apartment stuff again after like that like really stressful vlog I had talking about all my issues, because the vlog after was like my birthday vlog and I didn't want to talk about it there, and then I kind of just forgot because I got used to living here. Like I've been here about a month, as you probably guessed from the fact that I need to pay rent. But yeah, I promise I will talk about all that stuff. Just not right here, not right now, because the bank closes in an hour and I really want to pay my rent today. So I actually have to go to the branch, as you might have guessed from what I just said, because of some Hana Bank policies, which they're probably like national policies, but I have Hana Bank, so that's why I say Hana Bank policies. Basically, I cannot transfer more than 300,000 won a day. Like, they're trying to prevent money laundering, so I understand. But at the same time, I'm like, because now I have to go to the bank and ask them to pay my rent for me. Because my rent is more than 300,000 won a month. Like, yes, before anyone says something, yes, I could make several payments to my landlord, but I don't want to do that because they already had to go through so much stuff with the international transfers that my first rent payment, I want to do it the way they're expecting it.
At first I said that I love you.
Well, it looks like I will not be paying my rent today. Because online it said the bank was open, but as you can see, it's not. I'm not surprised, but I'm a little disappointed because online it said that they were open up until 4:30. So I came to the farther one specifically because I have to see a person, like a teller. But no. But here we are, and it's closed. It's fine. I even brought proof that I was trying to pay my rent because you have to show what you're trying to pay for. But it's fine. You know what? There's like a Paris baguette over there. I'm gonna go grab a pastry because I'm really hungry. And then, I don't know. We'll see what we're gonna do.
Girl, I'm just here stating facts. You want me to take you back, I want you to take me back. You want me to take you back, I want you to take me back. So tell me, is you gon' ride out when the chips fall? I seen too many people leave when it get hot. I'm tired of going back and forth when we pissed off. Most of my friends done went through it and they stood tall. See, they gon' try
안녕하세요.
2 a.m. in the car playing my favorite song.
Nice create.
Okay, so we are currently heading to Hongdae because yesterday I dropped off some jewelry at like a jewelry repair shop because the chain was kind of funky. So they told me I could pick it up today, so we're gonna do that. And we're also gonna meet with my friend Sara, who's another YouTuber. I mean, I hope I can call her a friend. We've never actually met in person. This is the first time. But I mean, we talked online, like via Instagram a lot, so.
Sing along. The summer night has just begun. The moon is bright.
So we made it to Hongdae. I'm pretty sure I can enter the jewelry repair shop through this little hallway that's connected to the subway station. If not, this is gonna be really awkward. Okay.
Oh, this is everything with you right next to me.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night beneath the mistletoe. It's cold outside, 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 outside. It's cold outside, outside, outside. Cold outside, outside, outside. It's cold outside.
Okay guys, 저 잘 보여요? 잘 보여요? You see me? But anyway, so we have quite a bit before I'm supposed to meet Sara here in Hongdae. So I thought I could just talk to you guys about my jewelry repair. So I'll put the link for the place that I went to in the description box for you, because I know like if you move here and then one of your favorite pieces of jewelry breaks and then you're heartbroken, and then if your Korean's not super great, you might not know what you need to search in order to find a place or know what place to go to. So the place I go to is here in Hongdae, right by exit 8. They do a lovely job, but they do not speak English, or at least every time I go, the people I talk to don't speak English. So I just kind of like fumble through Korean because I don't know jewelry repair words in Korean, but the word for to repair in Korean is 수리하다. So if you type in like jewelry or like accessory 수리 into like Naver, then you'll see like a ton of places come up. But anyway, I go to this one because I tend to be in Hongdae a lot anyway. But let me show you the piece I got fixed. So when I turned 18 and graduated from high school, my mom gave me this necklace that was hers because when I was a kid I told her I really wanted it. So she was like, oh, when you graduate high school I'll give it to you. It's this one. You can probably tell from the design that it's like not a new piece, but it had some like little kinks in the chain that were like not so cute when you wear it. So I went in yesterday to ask them if they could do anything like to repair the chain, and they said they could like stretch. I didn't fully understand the explanation, but basically she was saying like they could pull the chain so that like the dents or the kinks in the chain weren't so obvious, but they wouldn't be, it wouldn't look the exact same as what the chain looked like before, which was fine. Like, can you tell? Because if I look like 자세히 보면 I see it, but at the same time I'm like, you can't tell. Like, who's gonna be looking at my necklace and be like, there's a dent in your necklace? But yeah, it cost me $10 to have them fix it. And I've actually been to this place before. Anyway, like I said, I will put the name of the place and drop a link to their address and all that information in the description box. And I'll put like little Korean bits that you might want to use into Naver if you don't live in Seoul or you're too far from Hongdae to be going there and you want to look for a different jewelry repair shop. But yes, very happy. And it looks like my friend says she's 5 minutes away, so I'm gonna walk to the station to go meet her. Okay, so I found my friend. Do you want to do a 자기소개?
Can I do it in English?
Yes, of course.
Hi, so my name is Sara. Yeah. I don't know what to say.
I didn't say yeah. I mean, I left it up to her. She can say whatever she wanted. Can I ask you how long you've been in Korea?
I've been here 6 years.
Yeah, I thought it was 7.
No.
You're almost there.
6.
She's
like
like
6.5.
it's like almost there. 6.5. See, I was kind of there.
Yeah, I mean, you can round up.
I'm gonna round up. Yeah, I'm gonna round up.
7 now.
Yeah. So a long time.
Yeah.
She studies Korean too. Not here, but she in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like as a self-studier.
Yes. So, if you haven't noticed the trend, almost all my friends, with the exception of Sabrina, speak Korean. Okay, we're sure good. This way? Okay. We will give an update when we find food. Yes?
Okay.
Okay. Am I in focus? I hope I'm in focus, but happy Wednesday afternoon. So we are on our way to the bank on campus to pay our rent because, as I told you yesterday, they were closed even though they said they were going to be open. So we're going to the one on campus because they're used to dealing with foreign people or foreign students. So I'm just like, we're gonna go there and grab some lunch on campus, assuming that like the restaurants aren't closed now that the semester is over. And probably study too, just like some simple vocab study because I've only studied once
all semester, and it's about to be the end of week 2, which means if they give me a quiz, I'm gonna die because I haven't been studying. I've been just like getting by without trying. Don't be like me. I am like the opposite of a mobomzi. Again, I hope I'm in focus because I've been editing a lot lately and I realized I'm like never in focus. It's like a trend, I'm never in focus. But anyway, we paid our rent. It went by really smoothly. I do want to mention for anyone that's gonna come to KU, the people at the bank do not really speak English. Like, they know some terms and stuff and you can like definitely get through it, but like it's not gonna be a smooth process and it's not gonna be very fun. Like, I think the only day they had English speakers there in the bank was the day that the exchange students were making their bank accounts. They had like 2 English speakers, and honestly, I don't think they're from this branch. I think they like came in specifically because they knew a lot of exchange students were gonna be making their bank accounts that day. Because I don't know specifically, I'm not an exchange student, but like it seems that KU is kind of like, doesn't hold their hands, like the exchange students' hands. Like, they definitely don't hold our hands, but I don't think they hold their hands because they were going in and like by themselves in groups to the bank. So yeah, but if you know some basic Korean, I think you'll be fine. Like, I go in there and I always speak in Korean and I've been fine. I mean, I've had issues, but those are like policy issues, not language issues. Anyway, we're gonna hope that the Hansik restaurant in in Central Plaza is open because it's really good and I'm really hungry.
Tapping with my finger on the window. You keep pushing me away. I should let go. Best out, I stare at you and wonder if you had my eyes to see would you have found her? Would you be a rock if I'm a twister? Or a bed for her to be in while you kiss her? I know it's not just ordinary people who would sympathize. I know it's not just ordinary minds that think alike. Winking, thinking it was you. I'll be showing off my feathers while I do. Hold on, why can't you stay a little longer? You got me going under. I'm a weak child. Love on, you got me high like California. You think sky while it's hot all over.
That lady just stared at me. I'm excited! So if you didn't notice, I'm a liar. I said we were gonna go study, but stop it, Audrey! I was gonna study, but I also had plans with Audrey, and I miscalculated how much time I had. So obviously I wasn't gonna like be late. So I ate food, and then went home, got a different jacket, came to meet Audrey in anguk, and we're gonna go find coffee. Coffee! Coffee! I need coffee! Oh my god, you almost crossed the street when it was red. Bro, she almost crossed the crosswalk while it was red.
I am so tired. I need coffee.
She says she's tired, but she's on break. She's on banghak. Oh my god.
Oh god.
There's so many people. Anyway, so we're in anguk. What's it known for? Do you know? Because I don't know.
It's pretty traditional.
Okay, that's what I was thinking, but I wasn't gonna say that because I don't want to be wrong.
And also like the trendy.
Trendy? How can it be traditional and trendy?
I don't know, that's a new thing.
That's the new thing? That's the new trend, is to be traditional and trendy?
This part and ultiro is like the new. Like
Well,
the new
Uchiro
whole-
I know for sure, yeah.
new vibes.
Ooh, new vibes. New vibes. Okay, we're gonna find coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, and focus on where we're going so neither of us get hit by a car.
Okay, I think we just 16.
16? Okay. 16. Oh my god. There's a kitty. Oh, it disappeared. Okay, well, I don't know if you saw that in the first 1 second, but there was a cat there and it jumped there and it was really cute. Okay, yeah, that was it. What are you doing? Nothing. Nothing.
널 만나기 전 누군가 위해 노래한 적 없어 길어지는 대화 속 정신문처럼 입이 울고 있어 모두 말해 내게 꿈깨려도 명실망할 테니 수빈 무의미해 네 매력은 또 변화구를 던져 가수 그 누구보다 눈이 참 예뻐 Yeah you 그 누구보다 사랑스러워 Yeah you 찾아 헤매이던 내 반쪽 I feel so free Oh my sweet baby
Famous words from Audrey. How do I cut the cake? Like this or like this? They look the same to me. Oh my gosh. Oh no! It's okay. It's okay. We got pictures. Oh.
Oh god. Wait, just.
It doesn't look as pretty anymore.
I'm going to get the cake. Okay.
Yes. Oh. Why are we so easily impressed? Wow.
so free Oh my sweet baby
Oh, it's really good. Super
정민방 안에서 울려 퍼지는 기타
Hello, friends. Some time has passed. It is now darker, but oh my god, look. Look. I know you know who that is. That was a random way to say that. I was like, I know you know. I'm sorry. So Audrey and I here both had photo cards, like BTS photo cards that we wanted. I say that like you know what's in here and you don't know what's in here. There's a photo card in here. I'm sorry. And there was like this J-Hope photo card that I've been looking for, but no one in my area was selling it, and Audrey came across it in her area, so she bought it for me. And I say for me like it's a gift, but I mean I sent her the money. Okay, let me show you what it looks like. 1 second. Alright, hopefully the lighting is okay, but Audrey is a very crafty person, so she ripped up. Are you filming me?
I'm
She's filming me filming. Anyway, she's a very crafty person, so she ripped up an album. Don't worry, there were plenty of albums to be made into new art. The photo card, look! Okay, wait, hold on. You are making it blurry. 1 second. Is it in focus? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, okay. So, I love this photo. Oh, you are we're blurry again. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I had to wait for you guys to get in focus again. Or for me to get focused for you. I don't know. Your eyes were being all blurry. Anyway, the point is, I have been looking for this photo card because it's so cute. Got it for 5,000 won. So happy. And then Audrey got a Namjoon one, which she didn't bring with her, but the way Audrey gave me this photo card was so funny. We've been together for like at least 2 hours now, and she's like touching her pocket. She's like, why is there something in there? And then she pulls it out. Oh yeah, the photo card that I wanted to give you. Anyway, okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to show you Audrey's work. Look. Cause look, it's so nice. And what did you say? Oh, just, wow. She got the Just Dance lyrics on the back. Literally, they're searching for you. She said she was searching for it in the album so she could, you know, rip it up to be the back of this little sleeve, but yeah, I don't know what else I wanted to say. I was just really excited. So I wanted to share. Okay, bye.
What a fucking
너의 옆자리 주인은 나 그 누구보다 하늘이 참 예뻐 Yeah you 그 누구보다
So we have finished at the cafe and we have decided neither of us would like to go home and deal with our responsibilities. So we are going to see if we can find the 한옥마을 here in like Bukchon? It's like I can't remember. I've actually never found it. I know that sounds ridiculous because it's one of like the hottest tourist spots and tourists find it all the time. And then there's me and I've tried multiple times like and I've never found it. Like I'll go to where like the map says it is. I'm like this is not. I was like I know I'm in the area but this is definitely not it.
We'll find it today.
We're gonna find it today. We're gonna go when it's dark and we can't take any nice pictures. We're determined.
We're gonna find it anyway.
So Audrey's actually been there before.
Yeah, and
So-
you have to be super quiet.
Because people live there.
But that's nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Every time I give up because it's so hilly that like yeah. And the first time I went, it was like hot outside.
Oh no.
So we gave up. We were like, it's hot. We're hungry. Like we'd already made several laps this way and that way, and people had told us this way, and then they tell us that way. And we're like, okay, it's not meant to be. So here I am, 6 years later. Still don't know where it is.
I'll search on the map.
Yeah. If we don't find it, please somebody drop me a link. Drop me a pin and be like, girl, it's right here. Because I know like those of you that have been here before, you've probably all been. It's just me being weird. Not weird, unlucky and unfortunate.
When you're lost and no one's there, and you wonder who even cares. Oh, come back to your breath, don't drift away from me. I will come down to remind you of before. We can fly away from here. We can stay close, my dear. Swept up in the wave.
Oh my god, look. It's my favorite thing. Other than J-Hope, of course. Oh my god. Look at my tower. Guys, Audrey found another beautiful view of my tower. Look. My tower. It's mine. I decided.
So we're back to the city. As you can hear from the cars. I was gonna say noise pollution, but that's not the right word. It's too extreme for this situation. Are we in like, oh my god, I'm sorry, you're in like, I'm sorry guys. You had some sunglasses on. I'm sorry. I wanted you to see Namsan Tower really well. So I set it up so you could see the lights and they wouldn't get like blurry. I keep forgetting to like switch it back to normal mode afterwards. Anyway, what I was trying to say is we're back in the city area. We had to be really quiet because that is a residential area. So if you couldn't hear us, I apologize. We didn't want to disturb the residents.
Hi, hello. So originally, I thought I forgot to film an outro for this vlog, but then I found it and the clips that go with it. And then I was like, nah man, this sequence is way too boring when I could end the video on Namsan Tower. So here we are. And I'll see you guys in the next vlog. So, 다음에 봐요 guys. Bye.